Now, ahead of the general elections in Britain, there seems to be no end to the trouble in the Tories camp. Now, the Housing Secretary Michael Gove has now pushed forth for the return of the former British Prime Minister Boris Johnson to lead the Tories into yet another election. At an event in Leeds, Michael Gove made the statement saying that he, quote-unquote, wanted to see the whole Conservative family come together to stop a Labour victory. And in order to do this, the leader pushed for Boris Johnson to the front line. The Tories' electoral campaign ahead of the polls later this year is going to be very interesting as to how the infighting in the Tories will now shape up. Calling Johnson a great campaigner, the Housing Secretary drew parallels to the Brexit campaign, highlighting the role that was played by the former Prime Minister. Now, the remarks have come at a time when polls show the Conservatives trailing behind the Labour Party, and this is according to the latest YouGov poll. The voting preference of Britons revealed that only 20% would cast their ballot in favour of the Conservatives if elections were to happen now. However, 46% of them have said that they would vote for the Labour Party. The Gove's remarks on the backing Johnson have also come in the backdrop of the British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak facing a lot of flack over his private jet trips. The Labour Party is urging the Prime Minister to give a full and an honest account after he accepted a private jet trip from a controversial businessman. This also throws light on a possible tussle between Boris Johnson and Rishi Sunak. Just a few days ago, both of them stood together, marking the second anniversary of the Ukraine war. But with the Tory members of Parliament asking Rishi Sunak to bring Johnson back, it seems that Rishi Sunak could be in for some heat. Surprisingly, this has come after Rishi Sunak himself pitched the option of utilising Johnson's talents in the near future. Now, both Rishi Sunak and Boris Johnson, remember, had a very bitter fallout after the former took over as the Prime Minister and refused to support Johnson during the Partygate scandal probe. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.